Alrighty, so an update on our good old carabiner. So this was originally included since we started selling the NateChronies. The reason is that we wanted to have a secondary restraint just in case something happens, something breaks, you don't install it correctly. We want to make sure that the chronograph isn't going to go flying down the range, cause the whole range to stop, and you don't want to be that person. So the carabiner screwed into the side of the chronograph, and then you had that which you could clip onto something like the trigger guard or something on the bench if you're using it at a range. Anything happened, well, it wouldn't get too far away. So we're no longer including the carabiner with the NateChronies or with the adapters either. There's not really a need for it. We've sold many units and we haven't had any issues to date. So it seems as though it was a little bit of an unnecessary type of device to have. We want to keep the costs down. We want to make sure that we're not increasing the costs as everything seems to be doing. So if we can remove things that aren't needed, we can keep that cost down. So the adapters, the standard threaded adapters, we have been doing batch testing relatively frequently. So we screw this onto a rod and we put a bit of wire through it and we hang some weights. We were able to hang about 100 kilos, that's 227 pounds, from one of these adapters before it was breaking. So in terms of do we need the carabiner for the threaded adapter? Absolutely not. They are just incredibly strong. So we always make sure that we batch test the materials, but the design, the materials we have chosen, these are incredibly strong. The last thing that we did have the carabiner on was things like the variable adapter. Again, so that's sort of been sliding over the front. We've changed some of the designs. You can see that we've got some open holes here for the gas to make sure that this adapter is going to work for a lot of different things. Something like the Scout Epoch. We're seeing a lot of firearms start to have forward venting barrels and ports. This allows that to vent without pushing the adapter off. So again, what we're seeing now is that in terms of the adapters, there's no real need for the carabiner. We're not seeing any people see things fail or have issues mounting them. So no more carabiner. We've got a couple left. If you do really want one, let us know with your order. We can throw a couple in. But yes, no more carabiners on the NateChrony. So that's it for today. Enjoy your testing.